So it's time to finish up today's lesson with real actual websites that follow the 5 steps. And these are actually my personal websites that I'm going to be using as reference. I'm going to show you a couple of websites that I have that are generating money and how all of them are applying the 5 steps. And I have 5 questions here that basically illustrate if the 5 steps are being followed. So you could actually use this as a practice sheet to analyze other blogs and see if they're following the 5 steps on their own. But I'm going to show you my websites and then apply them to these 5 questions. And if the answer is yes to these things, then the site is making money. So let me begin by showing you one of my sites. It's a website which is targeting what's known as mud runs. Now, mud runs are these sporting events in which you basically run through mountains, obstacle courses. You get dirty, you go through some crazy stuff. Some of you might have heard about it. Some mud runs are, for example, the Spartan Race, Tough Mudder, and various other things. So I made a website that targeted this niche, and what I do is I write content on these different events. So, for example, see the list of mud runs. These are all articles that I've written. For example, Tough Mudder. This is something that I wrote. That's my that's my face after doing one of these races. But this is an actual thing that I've lived and I've done. So I have a lot of experience in this. So I'm basically targeting the niche market of people that are interested in this stuff. And there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people across the world that work on this, that do this sporting event, and it's a niche. So on this site, I sell things like sneakers, which are actual things that I've worn. So if I click on this, for example, it's a review that I did of a sneaker that I've worn. That's me wearing one of these sneakers, and I basically share my experience with how much easier it was to run these races after I did that. And the links that I have on these on this website, on for example this page, is of one called the Solomon Speedcross 3. And if you click on that, it takes you to an Amazon page, which is the exact same sneaker that I was just showing. It's just a different color, but it costs anywhere from $95 to $165. And if people who visit my site click on that link and get taken to this page and click add to cart, they're going to be buying it, and that's going to make me a commission. I've actually made commissions off this website. I'll be showing you that towards the end of this video. So this is the website. It has about maybe 50 articles that I've written on different kinds of mud runs, training tips of how to train for these things. I can promote fitness programs. I can promote different clothing things such as sneakers, socks, knee pads, things, special shirts, basically clothing, special gear that people can wear. So going back to the lesson, what's the niche? Mud runs. So it is an actual niche. Was there a site made? Yes. Obviously, you guys just saw that. Is there content on the site? Yes. Is it promoting products? Yes. Is it making money? The answer is yes. So all 5 steps are complete for this particular site. So moving on, I'm going to go into a website that teaches people how to make money online. In fact, some of you might recognize this site because a lot of you are on this free training course right now after visiting this particular website. It's called howtomakehonestmoneyonline.com, and the niche topic is how to make money online. This is basically where I teach people to do that. It's another side site that I have where I show people the process of making money. I review different programs that teach people how to make money. I let them know if the program is legitimate or not. And this site has like hundreds of different articles, and this site also gets hundreds of visitors every single day, and it's a very good site that's working really well for me. In fact, this is the site that makes this kind of cash. These incomes actually come from this site and the programs that I promote on it. So that's just an example of how it's working. So going back to this, what's the niche name? Make money online. Is there a site made? Yes, you obviously just saw it. Yeah. Do I have content on the site? Yes, a lot of it. Am I promoting products on the site? Yes. Is it making money? Yes, I showed you that as well. So all 5 steps are complete. It's working. Now, here's another site that I have. It's called The Drone Adventure, and the niche topic here is drones. And on this site, I promote drones and I talk about various different drone accessories. I sell different things like such as special wires that make the connection between you and the remote, between the drone and the remote control stable. It's a topic that has a lot of people interested in it. Drones cost anywhere from hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's a good topic. Where, for example, if I promote one of these products over here, and this is called the Phantom 4 Pro. This is an article where I review this drone, and if people click on this, it's going to take them to an Amazon page, like just as I did with the sneakers before, where the price of this is $1,500. So if people buy this, I can make about $100+ for each drone that I sell. So going back into this, what's the name of it? Is there a niche? Yes. Drones. Is the site made? Yes. Do I have a niche content on the site? Yes. I talk about drones. I sell different accessories for them, and it works well. Is it promoting products? The answer is yes. Is it making money? Yes. I'll be showing you that in just a moment. And finally, we have a site where I focus on diets, natural diets, where I have about, I believe, 80 articles on this site where I talk about different diets, diet reviews reviews. I talk about different popular diets that are out. These are all articles. And when people go on Google and they type in something like Mago 7, is it good for weight loss? I actually tried this product so I can review it. Again, this is just another example of it. So what's the niche? Natural diets. Natural diets. Is the site made? Yes. Do I have content on the niche site? Yes. Am I promoting products? Yes. Is it making money? The answer is yes. So this is just basically a 5-step questionnaire that basically analyzes websites that I have and if they're doing well. And I just gave you a few examples of personal websites that I have. Now, before I give you some additional income stats on these sites and how they're doing, I just want to let you know that you do not need to have multiple sites to make good money. Yes, there are people that focus on that, but I'm telling you, one website is enough to make you a full-time income. For example, the site that's making me this is just off one website. So the general rule of thumb I have is that when you start in this business, you should focus on one website, on a niche that you love, that is a popular niche, and that is basically enough to make you a full-time income. You can make hundreds of thousands from a website, and I know this from personal experience. People that focus on having too many websites, they what's the word I'm looking for? They stretch themselves too thin in the sense that they don't have enough time in the day to basically put content on all their sites. And you need to have a lot of content on a website if it's going to rank very high. So if you spread yourself thin across, say, 5 websites, you could have been putting 5 times the effort on one website and making it grow faster versus having 5 websites and writing and dividing your effort up 5 different ways. You shouldn't do that unless you hire someone to write articles for you, but that's something that you shouldn't worry about right now. Focus on one side. Focus on creating content for just one page, and that'll be enough to give you a full-time income over time. Now, that being said, I want to take you to an Amazon page that shows you sales reports of the sites that I was showing you about. For example, this one shows that in the past, let's see, since June 1st, I've made 46 sales. That means ordered items. There's a conversion rate of 7.9%, so almost 8% of all people that are clicking on my links are buying stuff. The total of which is over $1,200, but I earn from that about $50. That's just how the commission rate works for this. This is just for one of the sites. It's not a lot, obviously, but for the sites that I was showing you, they're still not fully developed. As for example, the site that's making me this much money, but it's still not bad. So if I go over here and I see these 46 sales playing out, there's 25 listed on this page. So for example, this right here, the Anko Powerline cable, this is from my drone site. This could be from one of the other sites. Micro USB, this is from the drone site. Let's see. Oxygen digestive system cleansing cap. This is from the site that was promoting Tough Mudder and Spartan Race accessories. And basically, all these commissions over here, all these products that people were buying, they're coming from one of the 2 sites that I showed you before, which is the Mud Run site or the drone site. So that's one of the examples, and I showed you a couple of other ones. So that's basically how this whole system is set up. And in the next video that I'm going to show you, which is going to be the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to basically put all of these things together and replicate what I do. There's different ways that you can do it on your own, but I'm going to give you one system that basically helps you implement all 5 steps without having to go to different places and doing it all on your own. So with that being said, please ask me any questions. Like I've said many times before, I always encourage people to ask me how this whole system works, and I'd be more than happy to answer it and help you push forward in this because I know how these things work. I know how to make money on the internet, and I know how to coach you and teach you to make this stuff as well. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next lesson, and thank you for watching.